Hello. 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 हो गया था क्या? ये आपके यहाँ से आती है काम। Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yeah, audible now. Okay, okay. Sorry for the delay.
That's okay. That's not a problem. Yes.
But your voice is not audible. There's too much noise.
Hello. Is it audible now?
Yeah, yeah, it's better.
Okay. Yeah. Tell me.
I wanted to talk to you regarding the second project.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first part is okay. Marketing objective, KPI, and target persona is okay. So
Mhm.
right now in my target persona, there is nothing written like which website they commonly visit or something like that. So depending on the persona of the people, say there is they listen to music,
Uh-huh.
they listen for long drives, they like sports. So
Okay.
basically it's not possible to nail down like what type of things they read. So should I randomly choose the social media sites I would like to post in?
Okay. Just to confirm, since we don't really have access to the assignments, the question in the second project is regarding what your people like to read.
No, it's market your content. Okay, so I'm
Okay.
supposed to write a blog.
Uh-huh. You're supposed to write a blog. Okay.
Yeah, I'm supposed to write a blog on my journey,
Uh-huh.
how I chose digital marketing.
Okay.
Okay, based on that, I have to write a marketing objective. I have to write a KPI.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then I have to copy paste the previous target persona.
Okay.
Okay, so I've done that already. Then
Uh-huh.
I'm supposed to write a blog post. I've written that already.
Okay.
My main problem is step three. Okay, in
Okay.
step three,
Uh,
what they've said is choose three social media platforms. You'll have to
oh,
choose your blog.
okay.
Okay,
Okay.
write a explanation about why you chose those platforms.
Got it. Understood.
Following slides, in the following slides, put a blah blah blah. These are all random things. So that I got. So
So,
now my target person.
uh,
You want to say something?
yeah, yeah. Continue.
Yeah. So based on my target persona, see everybody these days is right now in Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So that is one thing I can randomly pick up.
Yeah.
Okay. So there is Reddit, which like most of the right now it's most of the professionals
Yes.
do read Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
There is also Quora, which I can lean on, but in Quora I have to post only answers. I
Yeah.
cannot post.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm unable to find a workaround here. So I've for now I've skipped Quora.
Okay. Got it.
There is Twitter also, which maximum most of the people use. Like
Got it.
uh,
So
these
you
days,
need to. So basically, you are struggling to define what kind of platforms you want to share your post on, right?
yeah, that is one issue. I have three issues basically.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, that is my first issue. My
Okay.
second issue is that UTM codes, right?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. So I know how to make UTM codes and all, but tracking is which I'm having issue with. Am I
Okay.
supposed to learn right now or later?
You don't have to do anything in tracking.
Okay, I don't have to do anything in
No.
tracking right
No.
now.
No. No.
So I'll completely keep it
Just
aside for now.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so that was my second doubt.
Uh,
My third, my third issue is also related to that only, related to UTM only.
okay. So the
So
related to the first doubt, what kind of social media platform? So yes, Facebook is one which you can obviously choose, and you can write the logical explanation that it has the maximum user base, so or the kind of
yes,
target audience that you have is obviously present on Facebook and active on Facebook. Secondly, if
yeah,
you're targeting working professionals, so yes, Quora is one that you can choose. Quora now also allows you to write, in the form of answers. Also, you can write the blog post. You can share the link there. But more than that, I think in terms of professionals, what you can do is you can choose LinkedIn because that's a professional social media platform. So you can share a post there, create a
okay. I
post.
don't have a presence in LinkedIn. I'll do that.
Yeah.
So
So
LinkedIn is another, okay.
yeah, LinkedIn is another one, and yes, Reddit and Quora would it's a digital marketing nano degree program that your the product is. So you can mention third platform, you can mention Quora. That's all right. Just take a screenshot because it's also asks you to take a screenshot. I suppose, right? Yeah, so you can you just post it there, and you can take a screenshot on Quora as well. So you can
But
write
in
a.
Quora, I'm supposed to write an answer, right?
So answer could be in the form of a blog, or would, you can simply share the link. So you can write 4-5 lines, introductory lines, and then share the link of your blog.
No, but someone will have to ask me a question to write the answer, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you will find many questions there related to how
So
any
randomly,
relevant.
I'll.
Yeah, any relevant question like why should we join digital marketing, or the scope for digital marketing course, so things like that. So you can write there that you can go through my journey of doing the digital marketing course, and things like that, and then you can share the link.
Uh,
Yeah.
so these are the three you suggest.
Yeah. Facebook and LinkedIn for sure. Quora is one. What else can we look at?
Can I do it in Twitter also? Twitter is a huge base.
Yeah, Twitter, but considering it's an Indian audience, you still don't have a lot of penetration in India. I think Quora will have
See what
some
I
headroom.
wanted to what I wanted to like what my reasoning was basically since my target persona is a sports addict,
Hmm.
it's also an avid musician.
Hmm.
Those people these days collect every news from Twitter.
Twitter. Okay, okay. If your target audience is related to this, then works for Twitter. Definitely. If
But then
you,
in Twitter is micro blogging. I can't put
yeah,
the entire
it's
blog.
you
I just
cannot.
give
It's
the
again
link.
similar to Quora. So even on Facebook even on Facebook, when you have the post, you're not sharing the entire blog. When you're saying Facebook, you're posting a caption and then providing a link to your blog. That's how you're supposed to do it. It's basically it's asking you where you will share your blog. So you can
Okay.
do it on Twitter also.
Okay.
Yeah. So in terms of
I was confused regarding that also.
yeah, so you can go
That
for
was also.
Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. You can go with these three platforms.
Okay. Okay. Medium is also another one I was thinking, but Indian presence Medium is also
Yeah,
there.
Medium is very less presence compared to these platforms, so there you lose it. But of
So
course,
basically, I have very low social media presence.
that's
I can say
completely fine. It is not related to that. They're just trying to understand that whether you are understanding why you are choosing a specific social media platform. It's not about the kind of reach that you will eventually get. It's an extra. I think there's an extra slide wherein you can write a number of likes or
yeah
comments.
yeah yeah
And
yeah yeah yeah.
that's a bonus slide. It actually is, there is no to say any bonus related to it. It's just an extra slide that they've given. Even if you skip it, that will be fine. So you just have to share and
I
take the
want to do it.
screenshot. Yeah, completely. If you want to do it, just do it. And if you're looking, so the objective of the assignment is not based on how much reach you're actually going to get. But if you're planning to do that, then you can think of the also take in a parameter where your presence is sufficient enough to give you a certain boost on the post that you share.
No, that is fine. I think I have made. I think my doubts are clear basically.
Okay.
So my one major doubt was that UTM.
Okay. So UTM, you can tell me what's the doubt. UTM is also
No,
part
no,
of this assignment.
no, UTM is not part of this assignment. Like the last three slides,
Uh-huh.
so the last extra credit part.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so they have asked for traffic. So I was thinking if I share just the link,
Uh-huh.
and then I think I incorporate my medium and my source and my sorry. Hello.
Yeah. I'm not
Yeah,
really
link.
understanding. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So say Facebook. First, I
Okay.
share my blog in Facebook.
Yeah.
I give a question and I share my blog in Facebook.
Yeah.
So in Facebook, say while sharing the link, I define a campaign, I define a source, I define a
Okay.
medium.
Okay.
Then I go to Bitly, I get a
Sure.
short URL, and then I post in this Facebook.
Okay.
Okay. Similarly, when I post in LinkedIn,
Mm-hmm.
in a different
Yeah.
different
Got
source.
it. Understood. That I
Okay.
understood. Okay.
Similarly for Twitter,
Yeah.
another source.
Yeah.
So while I am in all three,
Uh-huh.
then I can actually track if I know how to track ATM. I can
No.
track which set is generating which order.
Okay. No. So this that
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 was
is
my
yeah. So that is not how it will work.
That is beyond my scope, right?
Yeah, but beyond your scope, because you need your own website and you need to drive that traffic on your website. So right now you're doing it on Udacity. So there's a platform called Google Analytics. I'm sure you must have heard of it. When you use so the data for the UTM, the number of hits generated on that specific UTM or whatever UTMs that you have is shown on Google Analytics. You need to have access to Google Analytics or Udacity's website to be able to see how many people actually visited from that specific. So your thinking is perfect, but you will not be able to track it. So you don't really, so you don't really need to do all that UTM in this particular links that you're sharing on Facebook or anything. You don't need. You can simply
so I can do one more thing, I think.
Yeah.
So if let me define the UTM,
okay,
and then I take out three different URLs for three different
platforms. Yeah.
So I go to Bitly, I get three different URLs for three different this, and then I share. Then on Bitly, I can track the number of visitors.
Yeah, you can track on Bitly. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So the link clicks, the tracking that you're talking about is basically the link clicks. Bitly will again not tell you how many people actually ended up on the website. It will only tell you the clicks on the link, right? There could be a difference. Yeah. So that link clicks will also, that data will also be provided by the social media platform as well. So if, for example, if you share on Facebook, Facebook will tell you how many people clicked on the link. Yeah. So even LinkedIn and I think Twitter also will tell you. But if you want to, like, it's an extra activity, and that's completely fine. So you can do it. You can try and do it. That's okay. It won't make a difference, but maybe you'll just get a feel of it. How it works. Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Those are my major doubts actually.
Okay, perfect. And nothing else? Sure.
No, nothing else.
Okay, so your progress is going fine. No real difficulties.
I was hoping to submit it yesterday only. I didn't exactly know how to. Sometimes I think too much far ahead, so that is going to.
That's so. I think that's a plus point only to think more because you get a lot of perspectives that way. So
I was thinking how to convert my blog into quizzes, how to convert my blog into distance. All those things were eating me up.
Perfect. That's actually great. You're going out of the scope, and because that's how the things actually work in the industry, right? Talking about the quizzes and things like that. So they do use it. So it's always good. You can keep trying. Okay. You'll find all the answers on the net as well. So if you're thinking of creating a blog, and maybe sometimes, I don't know if you mean that the same thing, but sometimes you have a blog or you have a short quiz related to that. You click on it when it enters, then you're able to read the blog, things like that.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Yeah. So you can keep trying that. That's completely fine.
So basically, my entire thing is, I'll tell you. You're not right.
Yeah. Tell me, please.
Okay. So basically, there is a sports page called Sports Kira. It's an Indian page.
I know.
So they make a lot of listers, and I happen to read a lot of them. Like whenever I get a link, I read a lot of those listers.
Okay.
Batsmen who have scored many runs in part, or 9 formidable number 9s of modern football. So all these things are catching. And
absolutely.
Those are things I was thinking.
Yeah, I think Sportskeeda also has a lot of openings in the content section right now. I also happen to follow Sportskeeda a lot for the news. I saw a few job openings last month only. There was one in WWE, no doubt, because they obviously
out of my scope.
Yeah, but it's something that has a lot of scope for people, because you don't have a lot of supply for WWE content creators. But they do have a lot of.
Most of the content creators in Sportskeeda, they don't have a digital marketing background.
Yeah, you don't need to be that's more like a content writer. You don't really need to understand everything around it, but it's always better, right? If you're writing content, you should be able to understand what the audience means, what they think, why, if I'm writing and it's going to be shared on Facebook, how it's going to be adapted, accepted.
No, lot of things are influenced. Like right now, after reading Pixar framework, all I can think of is Pixar framework.
Absolutely, absolutely. So it does add value to your thinking process.
Yeah. Okay, Shan, thank you very much.
Oh, no
I
problem.
kept you for a long time, so
That's a completely okay.
I think I'll increase my interaction with you.
Yeah, perfect, perfect.
So that
I would
eases it down.
love for you to increase the interaction. I think it's always better to be happy. Just let me know like whatever thoughts you have. Na? What you can do is drop me a mail on message on Student Hub that these are the topics that I'm going way too far inside. Let's have a discussion. So I'll also brief myself about what you're trying to think, and maybe then we
Okay,
can have a very fruitful discussion.
okay, that will be
It's
good.
always good for me also because I'll also end up learning
Yeah, yeah,
10 new
obviously.
things, right? So I
Yeah.
don't really have a problem with that. So we can follow that kind of approach.
Okay, do I share my blog with you right
Yeah,
now?
yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do
Yeah,
that.
you can do share it on a student tab itself. I'll give you a feedback.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, Shan, thank you very much.
thank you. Okay, have a nice day.